Pursuitcore is a Roblox asym game, and when you play it, one of the characters you can choose is Dante. Dante is a sentinel type user, given to you for free when you first start the game. They have two stuns, which seem pretty simple at first, but have a lot more skill expression than meets the eye. His first ability is Quick Swing. Dante swings the hero's blade in front of him with almost zero wind up, it's practically instant. He gains 1.2 seconds of iframes, and on hit, stuns the Terminator for 1 second, knocking them back slightly. This move has a cooldown of 22 seconds. Quick Swing comes out fast, lingers for half a second, and ends just as fast. So every time you use this move, you want to be extracting value out of it. The simplest use case is stunning the Terminator, whether to protect yourself or someone else. I personally prefer using Quick Swing to help others in chase, since it's less risky to hit than his other stun. And because of its speed, it is one of, if not the best, stun for interrupting Terminator attacks. As you can see here.
Bang. No you don't.
And here.
No.
Oh, come on!
And here.
Okay.
Nope.
Boink. There you go.
Funny, you sack of shit.
However, 1 second is not very long. Often the Terminator simply switches to start chasing you instead. Positioning is key. As soon as you hit Quick Swing, run away and try to get to your teammates or behind cover. In particular, if the Terminator is close to a ledge, use the knockback to push them off. The iframes can act as a shield to prevent yourself from taking damage if you know you won't be able to land a stun. This is especially useful against attacks that give the Terminator iframes, like Party Coding's Party Hard or Black Death Siphon. His second ability is Wingbeat. On activation, Dante flashes purple and enters an attacking stance. In this stance, the camera is shift locked and running is disabled. This stance cancels after 10 seconds, or if Dante takes damage from a Terminator or a zombie, you cannot manually cancel the stance. Pressing again, Dante jumps in the direction of the camera, stunning the Terminator on hit for 1.5 seconds. If his pillbox makes direct contact with the Terminator's pillbox, he will bounce off of them. The hitbox for this attack actually starts a couple frames after Dante initially jumps, and ends when he either stuns the Termi or hits the ground. The iframes also last for the same duration. This move has a cooldown of 30 seconds upon first press. On miss, the cooldown is reset to 30 seconds, and Quick Swing is also put on cooldown for 4 seconds. On hit, however, the cooldown is set to 20 seconds. Wingbeat is where most of Dante's versatility comes into play. It's a jump, a stun, and a mobility tool all at once. Wingbeating from afar to stun the Termi is a really good feeling, let me tell you.
There we go.
The trajectory of the jump can be changed by pointing the camera up or down. Pointing down performs a short hop, which is perfect for stunning at close range.
That works. There we go.
This is risky, however, because of that short window where Dante isn't. The Termi can still get an M1 off of you, even if you successfully land the stun afterwards. The other issue is that too short hop, you have to take your eyes off the Termi. If you want quick enough, they can just get out of the way and you won't notice. You don't necessarily have to use Wingbeat to stun. Pointing the camera upwards performs a high jump, allowing you to reach places that you can't normally jump to. This is great for mobility. Scaff also tries to use this like a stun, but
I don't
I'm not really sure if it's a reliable strategy. Dante's LMS buff doubles his stun durations, so Quick Swing stuns for 2 seconds and Wingbeat stuns for 3. The latter in particular is crucial for making big distance from the Terminator. Finally, we have Zombie Dante, or Zante for short. All zombies have a basic M1 that deals 10 temporary damage and has a cooldown of 2 seconds. His second ability, Leap, is functionally the same as Wingbeat, but is faster and has smaller hitboxes. The cooldown is 20 seconds on first press, and resets to 20 seconds regardless of whether you hit or miss. Zante deals 20-10 damage, and has no bounce on direct contact. The distance you can cover with this thing is genuinely insane.
Oh, still got him.
Also, and I'm pretty sure this is a bug, but still, you get points in XP at the end of the match for hitting successful leaps.
Dealt 60 damage.
It's worth noting that hitting your M1 slows you down considerably for a couple seconds to allow the user to escape, but hitting Leap does not, so you can land on someone and then M1 them right afterwards for a total of 30 temp damage. Dante also has a stacking debuff, where for every other Dante alive, the stun duration of his abilities is decreased by 0.1 seconds. However, this is so inconsequential that you basically don't have to worry about it at all. And now for the skins. To end off the video, I will give my concluding thoughts on Dante. So here we go. Dante is my main, I'll just preface by saying that, so I might be a bit biased towards him. But even despite that, I quite like how Dante is to play. He's undeniably a very simple character to just pick up and play, which obviously makes sense considering he's one of the starter characters. He was the first character that I used, well, the first user that I played with, and consequently the first MS4 that I got from this game. But most importantly, he was the user that I mostly played whilst I was learning how Pursuitcore works. Prior to Pursuitcore, I can't speak. Prior to Pursuitcore, I hadn't really played any asyms that are like the Disaster. I'd only really played Forsaken, so it was a bit weird to have to go from that to an asym that has no stamina and allows you to jump as well. But playing Dante during my learning period was honestly the best thing that I could have done, because he's just so easy to play. Like, quick swing is pretty intuitive. Like, even the newest users can very easily grasp how it works and get a hold of how it works. It's just Wingbeat that takes a bit more skill and finesse to really learn how to use properly. But once you do, like, it opens up a lot of opportunities for some pretty fun playstyles. You could just rely on quick swing and then use Wingbeat as your mobility tool. Like, that is a fair strategy and it does work. I have seen other users or other players rather use that strategy, and it's not a bad strategy. But really, you obviously you do want to be using Wingbeat as a stun, like not just as a mobility tool. But it allows for so much skill expression because of you being able to aim the trajectory of the jump, and you can really tell that people who are good at Dante mostly end up relying on quick swing to get stuns, but they can get some really good Wingbeat stuns, and even using the bounce from Wingbeat to get up to platforms right after stunning. So it's just super fun to play him, and like I really like how much just how versatile and how adaptable Dante is. So there isn't really a map that's bad for him, to be honest. Like he just works in pretty much every situation, and so he's just a reliable shoulder to lean on. So if you're just starting out Pursuitcore, I would highly recommend that Dante is your first user you learn how to play. Like, obviously go out and try the other users if something else to see if something else tickles your fancy. But I would just recommend that Dante is the one that you come back to whenever you want someone that you can just hop on and have a good time with.